So after you've registered for a Wevideo account, it brings you to this screen where you have your dashboard. Let me quickly explain all the features that you have on the dashboard. So up here you have all the folders where you can access the material that you're going to use to create your video. This folder here with the little star is the media, and what you do here is you upload your both your images and your audio. So this, if you click here on this green button and you browse to select and you go to your computer, you can look for the images that you wish to add, select all of them, and you can upload them to Wevideo. So here, the media again is where you upload all your images and your audio. This folder with the A is where you get your text. So you're going to add a title page and some end credits. This is the folder you come to get all your text. Now, because we're using the basic free plan, you cannot access every feature here, but you are able to use the static features. And this is where you're going to get the text for your end credits and for your title page. This folder with the musical symbol here, this is where you get free music from Wevideo. So if you wanted to add background music, you could do that. And next, this is where you get your transitions. So in between every video, every image, I beg your pardon, you need to add a transition. So this is where you get your transitions. You can use different types of transitions. Here is where you get your graphics. So you might decide to use some graphics in the title page or closing credits. You might decide to use some graphics. This is where you get your graphics. Now, to create your video, it's quite simple. You have two tracks down here. This is for videos where you put all your images, both still and moving images. You put them on the video track, video 1 and video 2. So you could, for instance, put one video here, an image here, and put something under, so to have overlay one image on another, but I won't confuse you with that right now. And your audio is where you put all your soundtracks, so your voiceover and your background music, everything goes on the audio. And when you want to, for instance, make anything, when you start making a video, you just look for whatever you want, go to the folders, look for whatever you want, and pull them down to either the video track or the audio track. Just imagine that these are your cupboards and you are going to the cupboard and you are looking for what you want and you are pulling it down to the video track or the audio track where you mix everything together. Okay, so we're done with that. Now let's start creating our video. You might decide that the best way to create your video is to start with the voiceover. So you come to your folder and you look for your voiceover. I have my recording here and I will drag it down to the audio track. And then the next thing I will decide is I need a title page. To get my title page, of course, I go to my folder where I have my text. There are different samples that I can use. So I will decide on what template. For instance, I could decide to use this template. And so if I've decided on this, all I need to do is click on it and drag it down to the video timeline. And to edit, I just click on it. You can see this edit tool here, Open Clip Editor. Either you click on it and come to the edit tool or double click on it and it will open up the edit tool page. So you open it up and you just edit. So Planet of Fire by Lydia Ugwu. Oops. And here you can change the size of the text, the height, the spacing, and we are going to save the changes. So here I have my planet of fire. If I want to go back and edit, I can move this around to the middle, for instance, and save changes. So I have my opening, my title page here, but I feel it's going on for too long. Look at it. It goes on for so long. So if I want to reduce the time it goes on, I just click on it and I drag and drag and drag. And the first 5 seconds is actually good. So I can put it for let's just leave it for 2 seconds for the purpose of this video. Now I have got my title page. I need to add my images. So to add my images, I go back again to my media and look for my images. And what do? Whatever I want, I just drag it down. So I told you that all still and moving images go on the video track. So I'm just going to drag this down to the video track. Oh, that's a repeat image. Drag this down to the video track. And so I have 3 images here, 4 images. And in between my images, I need a transition. So you need a transition between the images as required on Blackboard. So this is my transition folder. Go to the transition folder and choose a transition. Let's choose crossfade and pull it in between each image. There you go. In between each image. In between each image. And there you go, you have your transition. So I have my transitions. This is my audio. I want to mute it for now. So let's mute it. I drag it there and mute it. So let's play and see what it looks like. That's my introduction. Our solar system is made up of 8 different. Okay, I didn't quite mute it. We have the transitions, we have the voiceover, and now the next thing I would like to do is assume I am ending my video, is to put in an end credit. Again, I go back and look for my text folder and I can put in my end credits. So for my end credits, I'm just going to again click on it and drag it to the video line. So let's go further down. Oops, gone too far. Okay, so here is my end credit and I put it on, which is some reason. Yeah, so here we are. Again, if I don't want it to go on for 22 seconds, it's too long, I just click on it and drag it to whatever amount of time I want it to come to. Now, to edit, of course, I use this clip editor. Again, click on it, and I can put in my name, directed by, well, I'm not going to use directed by, but you could use all that. Now, here is the thing, if you want it to scroll, so you want the video, you want to scroll in credits, what you need to do is come over here where you have these animation, click on that, and so click on start. So start, you set a point where you want the video to start scrolling. So start, save changes. So oops. So let's go, let's cancel. Let's go back. So let's start here. We come to, yeah, so it's going to start where, directed by, and I will, keeps disappearing. So I will come here and put start, save changes, and to end, I will come back again, click on this icon here, and set where you want it to end. So I want it to end here. And so I come back to my animation and put end. So it's going to end there and save changes. So when I come back, it should be scrolling. Okay, that didn't work, but that's fine. It's something I have on my YouTube channel, so I will add a different clip on how it's going to scroll. So that is that for now. Very simple. I'm not going to take too much time. And the last thing I want to show you is the audio. So I already have my audio down here. If I want to change to vary the volume of my audio, just click on any point in the audio. You see this small circle here. Click on any other point. You see another small circle, and you can reduce the volume. Reduce. Click on it and then drag up the circle. Increase the volume. Click on it, pull down the circle, reduce the volume. But I will leave my volume all at the same level. And if I wanted to add an additional track, let's say I wanted to add some music beneath my audio, all I need to do is click on this plus button here. And when I click, I'll go once again, click on this plus button here, and I can add a new track, a new audio track. And I can call this, for instance, background music. And OK, click on OK. Then if you scroll through, you can see you have, oh, this is audio one, voiceover. I have two voiceovers, and then you have background music. OK, so what I'm going to do is I am going to delete this. So I will put my audio is here. So while my voiceover is playing, I can put some background music playing also here in the background. So I can choose this and drag it down to this timeline. And so this is how it goes. But I need to turn back on this audio so it can. Very good. And so if my background music is too loud, I can just reduce it. Click on any point on this blue line and drag. Click on any point on the blue line and drag. That is the other feature I'm going to show you. And then finally, if you want to add some graphics, let's say I have my title page and I think it looks too basic. Let me add some graphics. What you need to do is come to the graphics here, click on any of the graphics and add it on the track below your title page. So let me drag this back. It's too long. I just want it below my title page. So here you go. Now I have some graphics below my title page. So just come to the graphics folder, choose whatever you want, put it beneath the graphics page. And when you are done with everything and you are satisfied with the video you have, click on finish. Do not click on finish before you complete the video. Make sure you are satisfied, because once you click on finish, you can't go back to edit. And Wevideo only gives you one free video to make. So that is that. As usual, please email me if you have any questions. Good luck.